Okay, so welcome to this video tutorial for how to set up the tribes in Aegis Island game. First thing, you go to the host buttons, and so you might come here and start clicking around, but it doesn't do anything. That's because you need to be on the host team to work the buttons. This is a security measure, so this prevents an exploiter or a glitcher from getting over here and then messing things up. The first thing that you're probably going to want to do is set up the challenges. So first things first, these white buttons, these determine how many tribes are available for the challenges. Or is there one tribe, two tribes, three tribes, or four tribes? For this test, we're just going to do two tribes. The next thing is, well, what color do we want the tribes to be? So we're just going to pick, let's pick murky cyan color. So again, yeah, so these big buttons here, or this big board of buttons, this determines the primary color in the palette. So we're going to pick this turquoise color. And then black or white, you can have as a secondary color. So we're going to do black as the secondary color. And so to take what's in the palette here, because all we've done right now is put colors here. We haven't changed anything else. In order to take what's in the palette here and apply it to the challenges, we're going to click one of these black buttons. We want to apply it to the first tribe. Therefore, we're going to click first black button. So change the first tribe, the second tribe, the third tribe, or the fourth. So next, let's change the second tribe. We're going to do this light blue color, and we're going to put the secondary color as white. So we're going to click the second tribe black button, challenges, and now we have these colors in nicely. Now the next thing that we have to do is make the teams. So we can name the teams whatever we. So this when you say colon teams, it's going to open up this interface. But to create a team, you have to pick the name. You can type in whatever you want. So we swamp, for example. Then you got to type in the color. Might think, well, you can just type in whatever color you want. So we can type in blue green here. But if you just try typing in blue green, you're going to give a random color instead. What you need to do is you need to type in a valid brick color. So brick colors are just different. They're essentially pieces of data that contain a red, green, blue code. So essentially a color as well as a name. And there's nothing called blue green in here. Therefore, it's going to give us a random brick color instead for this. But we're not going to search here for brick colors. What we're actually going to do is go to the public CJIG files and then click the CJIG tribe colors guide. And so this swatch of colors here, this is the primary colors, right? And so it's set up the same way. Now we picked this um, color. Therefore, we're going to go to the same place in this guide. We're going to copy it and we're going to paste it here and we'll name the tribe swamp. Next, we're going to do the same for the other one. So for the other one, we picked this light blue color, and it's here in the guide. So we're gonna copy paste it, and we're going to name it Sky. The next thing that we want to do is want to reorder the tribes in the teams rather in the leaderboard. So we want them to be ordered so that the host team first, then the players in the order where they're displayed in the challenges, and then join that audience. So typically the way to do this is use a custom script and just type in lower jury. Then that brings the jury team to the bottom, and then we can do the same thing for the audience team, and that brings that to the bottom. You need to be in the host team in order for this script to work. This is not an admin command. This is a custom script friend made for me. So now we have the challenges done. We have the leaderboard done. We need to do the spawns next. This is quite simple with what we've already achieved. So again, you just take the primary color and apply it to the palette. What's in the secondary color, the palette does not matter. Then we're going to click a black button to take what's in the palette and apply it to make a spawn. So if you want the swamp tribe to be in the north part of camp, we're going to click the top black button here. So we can just click it. And these buttons go north, east, south, west. So it visually aligns with it. And then for sky, we'll apply it to the palette. And I'm going to take that and put it in the south. So now, if we go to the island and see swamp in the north, sky in the south, we can test out the spawns too. So if I go on the swamp team, it works. And same with sky. We'll see if it works. that you want to test your spawns before hosting because sometimes you're going to make a typo. You're going to make some error somewhere and that's not going to work. And you do not want to be fixing that after you've already put everyone in the game and they're spawning back um, in the audience spawn area. You want to test it beforehand. Next, the white buttons. These white buttons remove spawns. So let's say that you're playing the game and then the swamp and the sky tribe are battling it out and the sky tribe gets decimated. All of them are out. That essentially forces a merge. Usually in that scenario, you can just keep the merge tribe as whatever the original tribe was. So let's say we're doing that. So sky tribe's out. We're going to click the white button here to remove the south one. So if we click it, now the sky tribe's gone in the spawn. So if you go, you'll see swamp, but the sky tribe is gone. Their spawn's gone. So go back to buttons. We can actually just go from two tribes playing to one tribe. And so it'll just remove that one. And then we go function and we can remove the sky as well. And in this scenario, you'd be merged. This big white one, this is to remove all of the spawns. So for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to add in more spawns. And so as you can see, there are spawns at every camp. And if I want to quickly remove them all, there you go. So I've clicked it, and now they're all gone. Usually you'd want to do that if you want to remove all of the tribes, if you're merging to a brand new tribe. So that's usually when you'd want to use that. If you're just removing a single tribe or two tribes or whatever, you just want to use these white ones. It's smoother for the players. That's how to set up the tribes in CJ's Island game. I recommend you read the host guide. You take the time to understand how this system works, and then you practice, practice, practice. I've seen many players claim that they know how to work this, and then come time to host a mini test season, they're flopping and bad. So practice and happy hosting.